So here I am, almost 40 years old, and I'm still playing fantasy football with relatively the same group of guys that I started playing with way back in the 90s. And I tell you, it's become a great hobby of mine over the years, and it has allowed a group of us to form a special bond with each other. You know, we've almost created a fraternity out of our fantasy leagues. You know, it's like a book club for dudes, or I like to call it Dungeons and Dragons for jocks, essentially, right? But I'll tell you what else it's given us. It has given us a platform to be able to continue to compete against each other at something. And, you know, for my generation, or at least for my friends anyhow, that's very important to us. Because, see, we're not like this new generation out there where everybody wants to team up and form a super team and try to beat everybody. No. We like to compete against each other. And that competition, it makes us stronger, and it makes our friendships stronger. And I'll tell you, we are highly competitive individuals. Highly. I know I am. I mean, I want to win at every single thing I do. Everything. Whether it's commercial real estate or fantasy football. I play to win the game. But I'll tell you something. In life, unfortunately, you don't always win. Sometimes you lose. And I'll tell you, losing is different for me. Because it doesn't really get me down. Nah, I almost find power in losing. Seriously, it makes me stronger. Because when I lose, I don't kick and scream and pout and cry and blame everybody else for why I lost. Nah, I don't roll like that. Losing motivates me. And I'll tell you, this year, I lost in the semifinals of my fantasy league. And I'm sitting there, it's like a Sunday, it's like 4 or 5, I don't know, 6, 7 o'clock at night, whatever time it was. And I realized at that point that I was done, I'm out of it. And I I just start shaking. And my wife's like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm great." And I pick up my phone and I start emailing all my clients, to give them commercial real estate opportunities, because I was trying to find something else to win at. Because that's what losing does to me. It's like fuel. I can't explain it. So with all that being said, I'll leave you with this. And it's a quote from Jay-Z. And if you haven't heard it, hear it now. Make sure your kids hear it. Share it as much as possible. But it goes like this. A loss ain't a loss. It's a lesson. Appreciate the pain. It's a blessing. And so with that being said, go out there no matter what you do in life. If it's fantasy football, golf, fishing, your career, whatever it is, go out there and work your ass off at it. And if you lose, it's cool, man. Use that as fuel to make yourself that much better. Because that's what it does for me. So with all that being said, salute.